So for this lesson, the students have to have their own periodic table, or they have to have a periodic table in front of them. And they also are going to be using Play-Doh. The Play-Doh is going to be used to make their models for protons, neutrons, and electrons. And then they're going to need some markers and then just basic paper plates. Well, for science, we don't have a set curriculum that we have to use. So what we do is we look at our benchmarks, our standards, and see what topics we need to cover. And then we gather texts that have the content that we need. And instead of me just lecturing and reading, I felt that the kids needed another way to work together, find a hands-on way to have an actual model of an atom. Okay, just by looking at pictures in the book, it's not good enough for them. It's not fun for them. So in order for me to do that, we had to develop our own lesson. We broke away from the text and we created our own lesson that would help them to have a more valid grasp of what an atom is. Well, they're very easy to get, so that makes it good. It's very convenient. It's one of the things we have to do as teachers is use our own money to gather materials to make our lessons fun and relevant for our students. So, but they are very, very easy to get, and it's something that the kids could even do at home when they're like, oh, well, what did that look like? Hey, let's go grab some Play-Doh and let's do this. Or it's something they could teach to a sibling to show understanding of it, or even show it to their parents to show that they know how to make an atom. And another reason I like it is it's just fun for the kids. You know, it's not just bookwork, and that's why I really enjoy science. It helps the students to see relevance and like, oh, I could do that. Oh, I saw that happen yesterday. So that's another reason that I like materials. Well, I guess if I could, it would be really nice to have those professional models of the atoms, which we never have had. But to see an actual model of it with the right sizes, and they could see the relationship between the particles, the components, that would be really great. But we don't have that luxury right now, so we just have to use Play-Doh. Just discussing all the physical and chemical changes that we see in our world, like every day, and just knowing that they happen but not knowing why, and breaking it down to the cellular level can really have an impact on their lives.